कोर्ट से बाहर रखे तभी हम जीत सकते हैं।
Two mighty raiders. High flyer Pawan Sherawat versus Naveen Express. MVP season 7 and 8. Pawan Sherawat MVP season 6. That's the season the Bulls won the title for the first time and the only time. This is going to be the war of stars, and this is going to be a mouth-watering one. Redemption for this man. He's not looking at individual numbers. He wants a victory for the side.
Hari, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you see Naveen going past Pawan this year? There's a difference of 50 rate points. I'll come back to you that. Dream 11 starting 7 for the Telugu Titans. Pawan Sherawat right in the center, in the thick of it all, at the very core. Milad Jabari, the Iranian, and Ajit Pawar in the cover combination. And he's gotten support from the tall man, Robin Chowdhury. Hopefully, he'll get plenty more of that. Praful Zavare, we've seen glimpses of him this season so far. Mohit and Ankit in the corners. It's a different looking Telugu Titans setup, and they're still trying to get that perfect combination going. They're still trying to get their first win of the season as well. On the flip side,
976 rate points. They have 1 win and 2 losses. They beat the Bulls. They lost to Talaiwas by 11 points, lost to Steelers by 2 points. That would hurt them. It was quite neck and neck. Dream 11 starting 7 for them. The nucleus of the side, of course, Naveen Express. Got 42 rate points at a strike rate of 71. Bala Sahib gets a look in. Himmat Antil, what has he done? 8 tackle points. Meetu Sharma, off color. I want this man because everyone speaks so highly of him. Talk about Ashu Malik. Yes, he's been in the thick of things. 21 rate points for him. Vishal's got them 8 tackle points, and he's not there today. Yogesh is there. Ashish is there. And this is their team. Have you made your team yet? Talk about Naveen Express. Yes, you spoke about the fact that he'll be eyeing Pawan Sherawat's record. The team has become a totally different unit since the time he arrived in season 6.
and standing in front of him is our Dream 11 player to watch out for with over 1,000 rate points, the highest, most expensive player in the history of Kabaddi. He is the high flyer. He is Pawan Sherawat. This is what we're talking about, the big story for tonight since PKL 6. Have a look at these numbers. Rate points in favor of Naveen Express, just by a little margin. Super 10s in favor of Naveen, but those average rate points, 12.5 is a staggering number. And Pawan Sherawat, when in full flow, is quite the sight. The Titans won the toss. First up, it's going to be very likely the Naveen Express for Delhi.
Line drawn, game on, Kerala, Kabaddi, Kabaddi, Kabaddi!
Kabaddi, no Kabaddi, aaj Kabaddi, saat Kabaddi, chhe Kabaddi, paanch Kabaddi, chaar Kabaddi, teen Kabaddi, do Kabaddi, ek Kabaddi.
The war of stars. Here comes the Naveen Express. He's capable of gobbling you up in pure brilliance. He's got the finesse. He will try for that bonus for sure. Throws that big toe touch. This is what he does. I think he's got it. He's got the fun. He's got the flair. And he can do that even in his sleep. And then he gets that running hand touch as well. He is very certain he's got it. Is there going to be a 2-point trade?
Bonus plus 1 point.
Yes, it is. What a start. Bang on.
If you were wondering why we've built him up as one of the great stars of the sport, that is why. Pure skill. Coach Srinivas Reddy, well, he's got work cut out. And for the first time this evening, a loud roar in Pune because Pawan Sherawat is on the man.
Whenever and whichever team he has played for, the team has always gone into some sort of adventure sometimes because they know Pawan Sherawat is there to take care of things. Any season, any team he's played for in the past has always made it to the playoff. Will he do that for the team this season? Rambir Khoka, the new coach for Dabang Delhi, knows Pawan can be a huge, huge threat. He too picks up a bonus.
Look at how quick he is on his feet. Very light-footed, nimble-footed, and that's what catches the defense by surprise. And just like that, he will make you make that error. And he picks up another point. Who's the culprit?
The culprit has been shown off to the bench. And you speak about that. Raful Zavare was the one. Throws that kick, Pawan Sherawat. Winner PKL6, MVP PKL6. Best Raider season 7 and 8. It's not easy to replicate those performances. He's picking
1 point, Telugu
points for
Titans.
fun. Naveen Express is doing what he feels like doing at will. The contest is on. The heat is on. War of Stars.
This is nice, Paddy. Right as per our script. So far, it's just 2 players that have scored for their respective teams. And it's no surprise that it's the 2 big boys. Ashu Malik now gets off the mark tonight.
Naveen Express is always playing on the mat. Why? If he's not raiding, he's playing as a captain. The role distribution has started already. And this is where he gets very good. Pawan Sherawat, for the time being, cannot even think of giving somebody else the raid because he's not had that kind of a support. Robin Chaudhary is there. And now the bonus is there, but he tries under the watchful eyes of Meetu Sharma, who's a raider. Pawan is not thinking of touch points at the moment. Picks up a bonus yet again. Good to see that. He's just going for finesse and flair at the moment. Bonus has been taken away for the Naveen Express, though.
He's so good at it. With just 5 on the mat, he won't have the bonus, but I'll tell you what he's also good at is that toe touch, a hand touch. He's got the whole bunch, the entire range in his kitty. That's why he's a potent force. And you just get the sense that he's happy to go back empty-handed. I thought he was.
Red is set.
And I think he's gotten the hand touch.
The elusive, the ungettable Naveen Express that he is. And he's got, he's cancelled one option for Pawan Sherawat there from the rating prowess. Robin Chaudhary, 6'5". Find a seat for yourself on the bench. That bench will be crowded very soon.
I know why you're saying that, Paddy.
Red is
I
set.
know we're going to keep talking about Naveen versus Pawan. But for me, to be honest, this contest will be won or lost for the Titans, depending on how the defense goes, Paddy. They've had a disastrous run so far in the 4 matches up until now. Keep your eyes on the rest of the unit in defense from a Telugu Titans perspective. Pawan's not even going to attempt coming out of that ankle hold.
Dabang Delhi.
We're not seeing him really shrug it off. But this is an early lead for the Dabang Delhi team that they like.
Okay, now this is a rough super tackle. They'll have to just delete that from his system. First ever raid for Naveen Express. Look at that, the baby-faced assassin. Oh, he had the guile even then. Right, and then he heads off, uses the lobbies very well. Now he's a more matured raider. More power, more muscle, wins the tussle, bang on. Oh boy, what a treat.
I told you, unfortunately, it's a unit that just is leaking points, and 4.5 minutes into this game, they're down to 2 men. Mohit Rati, the right corner on this occasion. Now Milad Jabari will come in. He only has one other man by his side, on his side of the court. He'll go back empty-handed. They'll fancy themselves in defense. Let's see how that goes.
Down to 2, which means they have a responsibility to bring back Pawan on the mat. It's a rough super tackle opportunity. Ajit this side, Jabari the other side. Naveen from the 4 efforts so far has picked up 5 points already. He never looks for a clean-up act when he's down to 2. He takes one on the way through. They have dealt with fire. He has life. He has cleaned them up. Naveen Express has stolen the joy. And this is a massive 4-point raid. Who says he doesn't have the wrath and the power and the might? He has it all.
You only get one chance to build a dream home, but it's the sport of Kabaddi that'll give you many more chances. And the Titans, 5 minutes into this game, need plenty of chances. For a split second, Milad Jabari let loose on that hole. That was enough for Naveen to go through.
1 point, Dabang Delhi.
And early problems for a team right at the bottom of the table.
Pawan Sherawat back again. I mean, they are asking him to just stay back. They want to discuss something. For a moment, I thought Pawan had won that point. Did he enter the lobbies without a touch? And I think that's the only thing that would be the bone of contention there. Take a look at this one. Oh, I think he enters the lobbies first. Yeah, look at the left foot there. You're not allowed to go into the lobbies before a touch.
1 point, Dabang
Touch
Delhi.
happens much later. The left foot has already entered the lobby. Yes, it has.
Going from bad to worse in 6 minutes. That's all we've seen tonight. And it's a healthy 9-point lead already. Something to cheer for the Titans.
Red out, 1 point.
It's their
Telugu
first
Titans.
tackle point of the night. It'll bring Pawan back on the mat, and that'll get them going.
Yeah, and if you're thinking that this is going to be a one-way street and this is going to be total annihilation, mind you, even the most pessimist will tell you that this sport is all about comebacks. You can never rule out the possibility of a comeback. Pawan Sherawat, phase-wise, there's no phase where he completely gets diminished or that form takes a beating. No. Up he goes, down he comes, out he goes. Yet again, and one more defender may just have accompanied him outside of the mat.
Number 11.
There you go.
Number 11.
She's looking for the jersey number. It is Ashish from Dabang Delhi, who also went out of bounds, so it'll be a point each. But for me, the point of concern, Paddy, is that in 6 attempts, Pawan Sherawat has been sent to the bench on 3 occasions, once every 2 raids. That's not a happy sight.
Absolutely not. Now he's making a lot of effort there, but he wants to do things out of the ordinary. Because he does not have support, he cannot even do simple things right. As you rightly mentioned, on the bench, yet another
2
time.
points, Telugu Titans, 1 point.
Just
Dabang
seen
Delhi.
7 minutes of play and Dabang Delhi have just raced off with the lead. And the coach is unhappy with a few things here. He understands there are a lot of problems in the side as well. Where is the defense for Telugu Titans? 1 tackle point. 1 more for Delhi. It's not about the defense today. As we say it, there comes the diving ankle hold. There comes the point. And maybe there comes the hope of a revival.
Does that also mean there comes Pawan Sherawat? You can see him sitting in the background of your screen and getting up. That's all you want to see. Have him on the mat as much as possible. He spent close to 20 minutes almost every game sitting on the bench, Paddy. That is their biggest problem.
And sometimes the gift is eternal. It transcends everything. I can understand that. But you just cannot rely on your gifts alone to protect your throne. Legacy to uphold for him right here. He's hurt, we all know. But do the basics right, Pawan. Come on, show us a super raid. Show us that might. At the moment, heads back. It's very important for him to stay there permanently.
Just wonder if that sting is missing, that Pawan Sherawat sting. It's that little bit of that X factor, that oomph that we get from the big man. Is it because he's not getting support? Is it because he's just overcomplicating things in his own mind, Paddy? Naveen Express, on the other hand, it's just business as usual. Keeping things simple, staying to his strength. Look at that cheeky little fellow.
Red reserve,
There was some
1
mistake
point,
in for the
Dabang
fact that
Delhi.
he's only
Jersey
quick
number
off his feet.
12.
No. He has muscles of pure flint inside the body, let me tell you. And he can drag down a defender with superior strength as well there. Now, uses the lower strength and the strength from the upper body as well. Puts the elbow down, derives force. Now, solid, stellar, gone. History. Because you did not understand the geography of the mat,
Red round,
history.
1 point, Dabang Delhi.
That's just not enough. Look at that. You're almost there, giving your ankle deep into the left corner, right to Ashish saying, take a bit of mine. It's just not done so far for the Telugu Titans. 8-point lead. And Naveen is sprightly as ever. He's already raced to 8 points. We're only 10 minutes into this game. That is something you want to see more of. That's some Iranian power for you from Milad Jabari.
More than the point, there was a statement. Oh, you just... Off you go. That was a solid thigh hold.
Number 12.
Oh, he got hurt as well. He apologized, Milad Jabari, immediately. And it came from Ankit in the left corner.
Dangerous play. No again.
Yeah, and it was not intentional. We could see that it was just in the momentum, in the thick of things. But the officials have to warn because there's a decorum that needs to be maintained. There's a line that you cannot cross. Pawan Sherawat, 1 versus 5. Pawan Sherawat is moving very well. Perhaps he's moving a lot today. Throw that big kick into the left corner. We've not seen that Pawan already. He's not doing that at all. Up he goes, off he goes with the point. Slightly, slowly, they're coming back.
Red reserve, 1
And we want to
point,
see
Telugu
that.
Titans.
It's not high flyer taking full flight. But when you start to see him bouncing off the back of a defender, that's when you know Pawan Sehrawat is coming back. Maybe a little more that we see of him later. 10 minutes in, it's time for our first Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout.
Rider coming, go for double thigh hold. Okay? Bend. You bend and play. Okay? Ready? Hey, Lambu. आगे मार, कोने में नहीं जाना. वो कोने वाला एंकल गट्टा पकड़ता है. आगे ही मार ले. आगे पकड़ने वाला कोई भी नहीं है. ठीक है? प्रफुल्ल रेडी रहो. पवन, खाली तू टेम्प्ट करेगा ना, वो टांगों में घुसने के लिए आएगा. खाली टीज करना उनको बस. ये वॉश आउट हो जाएगा, फिर नवीन छेड़ेगा. नवीन को हमेशा ये ध्यान रख, 2-3 अटैक के बाद सीधा घुसेगा, डाइव मारना है. और यू गो क्विक सपोर्ट, चेंज द डायरेक्शन. मित्तू को देखो, कवर पे मारेगा. सेकंड मैन तुम जैसा डुबकी मारने के लिए कोशिश करेगा, चेन क्लोज मारना है. अलर्ट रहना है बस. ओके, रेडी रहो. चलो. ओए क्लोज, हाँ, बोल के बात करके.
Not looking as bad for the Telugu Titans as it was 5 minutes ago, coming out of Patanjali's special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. And answer this question on glance.com and more questions on Glance Smart Lock and 50 lucky winners to be a part of Tigers fan squad. Okay, which team does Naveen Kumar play for in Pro Kabaddi League? We couldn't have extended a more difficult question than that.
You get a chance to be a part of Tigers fan squad. Get the right answer. It shouldn't be too difficult. Here's where we are right now. There's 50 points that separates these two, at least at the start of this game. That is now down to 46. A tough move of the first 10 minutes. It goes to this man. Naveen Express gets out of that. Ajit Pawar, ankle hold, then goes past Milad Jabari. And just that split second where he had Milad Jabari looking for balance and support, he sneaks through. He's a wily old customer. He's a young fellow, but he's got plenty between those years. And a Pawan Sehrawat specially move as well.
There. Wow, great to watch there. You could see it coming, but you couldn't take evasive action. High flyer flying. Big kick, well done. Evasive action taken. Make him work harder. Milad Jabari, my man. To be honest, the moment the left corner is in trouble, that man will come in a flash.
Give us a few moments of brilliance just about a couple of minutes before that break we took. Can we see a little more conviction, really, from the defensive units? 1 versus 4, Pawan Sehrawat, he has space to operate with, and he likes that. He's pretty quick on the mat.
I somehow see a running hand touch on Yogesh right there, jersey number 9. Off he goes, draws him close, shoves him away. Off he goes on his toes. 1 more point, Pawan Sehrawat, the gap closing in. 5-point lead just now for Dabang Delhi.
You start to get a sense that when this man gets going, that scoreboard will keep moving forward. He's a busy campaigner, Pawan Sehrawat. Now comes Meetu Sharma. He has a full house to deal with.
A lot of good things have been said about him. All the coaches that you speak about, they rate him very highly. But when you speak about the performances not been there. He's got great footwork. He's got a great attitude. 1 versus 3. Okay, rough super tackle opportunity. Pawan Sehrawat. Will he go towards the lone man standing Bala Sahib Jadhav? Or now, Bala Sahib Jadhav has got company. Now Pawan Sehrawat goes the other side. This is tactical warfare. 1, 2, Pawan Sehrawat! Pawan Pawan Sherawat, ladies and gentlemen, is in the house. 2-point lead. Is this the sign of things to get better?
Telugu Titans.
Were we asking for a spring in his step? Did we think the sting was missing? Oh, this man gets his mojo back. It don't matter if you're supporting one team or the other. Just stand or sit and enjoy the Pawan Sherawat show. Now Telugu Titans are back in business. Praful Zavare
Dabang Delhi.
with a tackle point.
1+2, 3 points. Telugu Titans.
In comes the all-out. What a passage of play for the Titans.
You only get one chance, maybe, to build up a good house. Sport of Kabaddi gives you plenty of chances. And there is the first all-out in the season for Telugu Titans. And this is so heartening to see. Another thing which is heartening to see is that the gap between the two teams is just the solitary point at the moment. Pawan Sherawat is moving better. The gap is not there. The scores are leveled. The belief is back. Pawan Sherawat is back.
It was 9 points literally 5 minutes ago. It's 0 now. And Pawan Sherawat is feeling something. I think he's sniffing. A good little comeback here. What a moment this is.
Pawan, stay out of the defense. Yes, just keep guiding your troops. That's it. Throws the big kick. Well done. Ankit. No, Ankit. Stay away. Stay away. And now they go for him. That is what Naveen can do. Pawan from that side. Naveen from this side. The war of stars is on. And how? He's hurt. But the joy of winning the point would be much greater.
Let's just hope that Naveen is fine. Manjeet there. Just taking off his zipper in case he needs to get in action. Oh, he looks like he's wincing in pain. What happened here? He was looking for the bonus. Praful Zavare ankle hold. That didn't work.
Bonus
Then he
plus
goes
2 points.
past.
Dabang Delhi.
Is it the wrist? Is it the fingers on the left hand? He's just in some sort of pain, the Naveen Express. Clearly, it's the wrist, and that's not looking good.
Substitution.
This isn't a
Dabang
great
Delhi.
side, not just for Dabang Delhi K.C, but for the league. Let's just hope that it's not
Number
serious.
2.5.
He's
Number
writhing in
2.5.
pain actually. He just can't hold it. He's trying to move it. He can't move it on without the support from the other hand. And we just hope it's not serious.
Go. 18. 18:55 in.
It is the wrist. It is the wrist because he is trying to move the wrist
Number 2.
without the support from the other hand and he's not able to do
Number
that.
2. Your substitute. Huh?
The first thing is ice it at the moment. Yeah, for the
Naveen
grape actually, you need to ice it, Navneet. The first treatment is ice.
Hopefully, it isn't too bad for the Naveen Express. But Pawan Sherawat is ticking, and how? He wasn't himself in the first few minutes of the game, but now he's starting to get going, and he's gotten the coaching staff on their feet. That tells you that they're liking it. Milad Jabari loves it. And if he likes some support from, if he's getting some support from the defense, which he's starting to get, it'll lighten his responsibilities and everything that he has to think about as the captain.
And this is the time when Telugu Titans have to come back because now, for the moment, Naveen Express is not there. 11 raids, 8 raid points. He's been ushered on the bench twice. That is not a bad conversion rate at all. But because he's a Pawan Sherawat, but because he's done gigantic things in the past. 39 raid points in a game, would you believe it? 39 raid points.
If you've seen Pawan in full flow, you will believe it. The super clashes that we have over the next couple of days. U Mumbai versus Tamil Talaivas, that makes for great viewing. Maninder and the Warriors will be really hurting from their loss today. And they'll be up against Pardeep Narwal and the Yodhas. And then Shadlu will be back on the mat. Bonari Paltan will have a busy couple of days. At the moment, there is no Naveen on the mat.
Yeah, I don't see jersey number 10 there. It's as simple as that. Pawan Sherawat, this is the time for you to just close in the gap fast. 1, 2, 3, gone. That is wonderful ankle hold from Ashish in the left corner. Naveen is overjoyed from where he is.
They managed to get that lead back to 4 points now. It went to 0 from 9. That is a good ankle hold. They're trading blows, the defensive units now from both teams. It's 4 apiece. Ashu Malik now 1-on-4.
Mohit came in a flash there. The moment we talk about the fact that make the best use of Naveen's absence, Pawan Sherawat finds himself on the bench, 1 versus 4 yet again. And that has been Telugu Titans' problem. It's not that they've never won phases in a game. They have. But that consistency factor to just maintain that lead and momentum, that has not been there. Into the house of Dabang Delhi at the moment. Now he gets the big kick. And he gets a crucial man as well. That is Manu for you on the bench.
Very, very tall Robin Chowdhury, which is why you got to keep a little distance. Stay further away than you usually do. Manjeet, not the tallest raider, but stronger, swift, quick on off the feet. And he's gotten Praful Zawade.
That's the reason I always believe the first skill for any raider has to be speed. The moment you have the speed and the pace and swift movements, suddenly the defense forgets where the lines are. You disturb the balance and the rhythm and the formation of the defense. And then you force errors from there. 4-point lead still for Dabang Delhi. I still don't see Naveen Express there. Jersey number 10 not there. This is the time for you to make the maximum use of it. And they've not been able to do that. Pawan Sherawat off court there. 3:41 and counting. Robin never ever ventures deep.
He's done the job in the past when required, Ashu Malik, as the support raider. Ever since Naveen Express came into Dabang Delhi in PKL 6, they've made it to the playoffs on every single season. Oh, he's claiming the touch on the right corner. Has he gotten it on Mohit? Is it Mohit? Yeah, he's gotten that point. They extend that to 5 points now. Yeah, it is Mohit Rati in the right corner. Oh, that is a good touch. That is a quality kick. Keeping his balance. It isn't easy.
1, 2, off he goes! That's a multi-point rate for sure. They're counting minimum 2.
Number 1, corner.
And he's doing that just when the team wants it most. Pawan Sherawat, you come back in the same order as you go out, so will he be coming back in soon? How many points, Navneet? I think 2.
Yeah, 1 on that ankle hold for sure. Has he gotten another touch on the way back? That's what we're trying to look at. Robin Chowdhury immediately
2 points.
knew that it was a 2-pointer. Acknowledgement from the referee as well. And they pull it back by 2, the Titans. More importantly, a revival means more men on the mat. They were struggling with just 3 on the mat. Now they're back to 5. And more importantly, Pawan is back on the mat. Manjeet to raid. We're yet to see the Naveen Express after he went up with that injury. He's quick. He's a strong fellow, Manjeet.
I like the pace. It's quite robust. Well done defense. Just hold your shape. Hold your shape. 3-point deficit. Ice. We're talking about ice. That's the first treatment you should receive. And I think they should just take off the crepe bandage, put the ice, then put the crepe 10 minutes later. 1, 2, 3, gone. I think he was taking him too lightly. But that ankle hold from Yogesh was far too stellar.
Every time they've needed answers, they've found answers. That's what's kept them in the lead consistently. Yogesh this time with a double ankle hold. And some support from the second line of defense are doing the job. Manjeet now, he's happy to share the raiding responsibilities now that Naveen isn't around. You said 10 minutes later put the ice and bring him back in. Do they have the luxury of having Naveen out of the mat for 10 minutes? Maybe they do, because Manjeet is red hot.
2 points among the lead. Jersey number 2 and 10 out.
Wonderful. When you've got such resources, this is just utter joy for the side. He's sitting there like Robin. I mean, you won't expect him to react. That's not his job. Robin on one corner right there. Now this is his job. Pick the bonus on the way through. Try and pick up a touch point because you're just 2 in number. Otherwise, you would have to be replaced.
Bonus
They'll have to
point,
substitute
Telugu
him.
Titans.
Otherwise, it's going to be a big error.
Substitution, Telugu
Yeah.
Titans. Jersey
You need
number
2 defenders.
22 out, 20 in.
Five points the lead. Final minute of the first half. And he's dragging Ajit Pawar with him.
Raiders have 1 point, Dabang Delhi.
Oh, that was brutal like a carcass. 6 points the lead with 40 seconds left.
Substitution,
Now
Telugu
you need a
Titans.
mighty raid.
Jersey number 20
You need a
out,
mighty raid.
22
Why? Because a
in.
touch point is required. Dabang Delhi will put a bumper sale on bonus at the moment. They'll say take it away because bonus does not bring about a revival. What does is a touch point. So that's the reason this is the time for you to get expressive. Anyways, you'll be gone when you go back. Somebody will go, touch you and come back. This is your chance. Express yourself. Go deep. Venture deep. Take your chances. Adventure may hurt. Monotony is going to kill you. Enter deep. No worries. He was too late. There's the penalty. Another all out. 2 points.
Telugu Titans.
Their morale gets a lift yet another time.
Delhi.
You may just get one chance to make a good home.
All in.
But the sport of Kabaddi offers you plentiful of chances to come back. All out means all in.
And that will be half-time
Time, change the call.
in this war of stars. Dabang Delhi dominating proceedings. Telugu Titans coming back to level the score. And then Dabang Delhi taking it away once again. This man, thankfully, doesn't seem to be too much in pain now. An 8-point lead for Dabang Delhi K.C. at the halfway mark. And they've looked the better of the two teams. They have more tackle points, 6 versus 4. They have more raid points, 17 versus 13. And if they get this man, Pawan Sehrawat, to be quiet, he had a passage of about 5 to 7 minutes when Pawan Sehrawat started to find his mojo back. And he started to take that scoreboard, is what brought them back to level terms. But he's gone quite suddenly after that. He spent a few minutes on the bench. But it's been a great contest. The Titans have done it once. They've come from behind to level terms. Don't count out the fact that they can't do it again. They very well can. A Super 10 for the Naveen Express. He has been pretty express in the way he's gone about his business, and he's given his team a massive lead of 8 points going into the first half. Stay tuned for the final 20.
तुम बिल्कुल रुक रहे नहीं यार, ऐसे ही मार के दे रहे। अरे बोल ना, कोई बात नहीं, रेडी रहो, रेडी रहो। गरम हो जा, तू गरम हो जा। अरे थोड़ा सुनो, फास्ट फास्ट जाना पड़ेगा, वॉकिंग वीकिंग नहीं चलता है, टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास। हैं? रेडी रहो। डर के मत खेल, वो मीटू वीटू आएगा ना, आगे लात मारेगा, चेन से मारना, लॉबी का ध्यान रख, ठीक है ना? खुल के खेल। गरम रहो, गरम रहो, गरम हो जाओ, गरम हो जाओ। वार्म अप करो फास्ट। संदीप, वार्म अप कर, तू वार्म अप कर, चल, रेडी रह। यू कमिंग इनसाइड फेक। easy touch. 2-3 times. Okay. Ready. Movement. No, here going. No touch. Here going. Dash. No problem. Change बोलना पड़ेगा.
All right, you're talking about lion-hearted efforts, talking about humongous raids, talk about a raider who is poetry in motion, moments that'll just make you jump out of your seats. Tomorrow it's a double-header day. Patna Pirates versus Pink Panthers, the winners of season 1 and 9, Mumbai winners of season 2, versus a side which is young, and last season they played the semi-finals as well, Tamil Talaivas. Naveen is back! And that's nice to see. Yes, a little bit of bandage on the left. That's okay. Champions wear their bruises with pride. Top stories, Naveen.
It is the Naveen Express that just has the word on Pawan Sehrawat at the moment, 11-8. Well, that could very well change. The Raiders of Dabang Delhi K.C, they've already inflicted that all-out on 2 occasions. And that's given them that 8-point lead. We see a change. And for the first time this evening, that's a familiar face in the defense. The experienced Parvesh Benswal comes in on the mat. And they need him to be at his very best, and more familiarity. Sandeep Dhul in that left corner. Paddy, Parvesh Benswal, they're bringing back the big boys.
Yeah, you talk about 296 tackle points in the history of the game, plus 306 tackle points. So plenty of experience right there. Pawan Sehrawat, yes, gets it. That was a mistake. Coach still says, Manjeet, no worries, brave effort. We're leading by 7 still. Pawan Sehrawat 1 point closer to another Super 10. He's on 9 at the moment. The timing of it was wrong. He'll carry you back to zone half.
When will we start to see Naveen back in raid? It's Ashu Malik right now. He's just probably going to get warm himself in. He's been out for a few minutes. Hopefully not too bad, that hand of his. Ashu Malik tonight, 3 points so far. And it's been Naveen that has scored the majority of the points.
When Naveen comes into raid, somebody may just try to do a wrist tackle with him. You never know. Rohit was once injured. Pawan was playing. Pawan did a wrist tackle with Rohit. 1 point away. Big kick. Pawan Sehrawat. Bonus is there for the taking. He's got the confidence back. The feet are moving well. Running hand touch. He hasn't got it yet. Understands the value of every battle. Goes back empty-handed. Plenty of time left in the game. Naveen is back. Now, how will that injury, and will that injury play at the back of his mind? He's swift. He's not entering too deep. He's smart. Look at that. Now he's down. Flat on the mat. This is what you wanted.
You can see him just being a little careful with that left hand of his. It's going to play at the back of his mind, Paddy. And I wonder if that'll have a say. He's going to be, if not 100%, he might just be 99%. That might just be bothering him a wee bit. And that's not a good sign.
Yeah, and this is the time for somebody like Robin Chaudhary to just express yourself. The defense has to just make sure the errors are not there. Make sure your good moves outscore the bad ones. Yes, defense has not been their strength at all, but raiding has not been their strength either. The next one in sequence is going to be a do-or-die raid for the Telugu Titans, while we take a look how Naveen was tackled previously. But this was a moment that he had conquered, and this was when the injury happened. He's writhing in pain. He had to go out, receive some treatment. He's back. The first raid that he put after coming back, he was sent back again.
Dabang Delhi, jersey number 1 out.
It's tough on these players. Take nothing away from how physically demanding this sport is. Do-or-die raid, and it's Pawan Sehrawat. He has to go back with something. This is when the men separate themselves from the boys under pressure. He just says, off you go. This is my point.
Telugu Titans.
Congratulations. Not that he's going to celebrate. this Super 10 because he's eyeing the team's win at the moment. Pawan Sherawat has put in 16 efforts so far, 16 rates, 10 rate points already. All right, there's still a lot of life in this contest. 7 point is the difference. It's a packed house at the moment, 7 in all. All for one, one for all. Good to see. Take evasive action, Milad. Bounce only when your partner left corner is in trouble, Ankit.
In his time, Pawan Sherawat, point by point, the Titans should believe that they can come back in this game once again, just the way they did in the first half. Reduced a deficit of 9 points, came back to 16 apiece. And still 7 points right now. And I like this from the Delhi defense, Paddy. Just staying away, waiting for Pawan to come towards them rather than the other way around.
Yeah, and good to see that Pawan also is not finding himself in a very awkward position. So he reads the situation. If he doesn't get a point, he goes back. It's very important that he stays there. Dubki! But he has been drowned. This is stellar. It all started with Praful Zavare and the finishing up act. And the second line of defense too was available.
He liked this, Coach Srini. So close yet so far for Manjeet. Excellent Dubki under the chain. Have a look at the defense. They were all over him. Now Ashu Malik. It's been rather quiet for him.
Parvesh Baiswal, Sandeep Dhul, jersey number 44 in the left corner right there. Good to see the experienced boys back. Sometimes you just need to tell them that the boys are giving you a run for your money. Come back, announce yourself. Pawan Sherawat, good to see he's taking it on himself here. Another do-or-die raid.
And the other thing is familiarity, Paddy. Just to know that you have a Parvesh and Sandeep by your side, it'll just feel that much lighter for Pawan Sherawat because you have experienced campaigners who've done it for a long, long time, for seasons and seasons. Do-or-die raid now once again. Pawan Sherawat.
All right. 10 seconds and under. Pressure is on Pawan. A kick has to come from somewhere. He hasn't got it yet. Race against time. Come on, Pawan. You have to go deep. No other choice. This is very, very silly. Now, it is silly from the left corner. All you had to do was stay away.
Relax, relax.
27 seconds, you controlled yourself. 3 seconds and under, you caved into the pressure.
That is where experience tells. And you almost thought it was done and dusted. And in a split second, he makes his way back just in the nick of time. Mission impossible like. He made it possible, all right.
He's tired. You can see he's sitting. It takes a lot out of the radar because you nearly run 60 to 70 meters if you run from one side to the other in a 28-second raid. Sandeep Dhul has been taken care of. He ushers on the bench. Now the good work the radar does, the defense leaks point yet again. All that good work is undone. What effort was that? What effort was that? He was not even half-hearted.
I don't think he's too happy, Coach Srini, with what he's seeing from the defense. They can't afford to have those little moments. Robin Chowdhury, 5 points so far from 7 raids, so he hasn't been too bad himself. But it's wonderful to see how the Naveen Express has rotated raiding responsibilities. Now he's on the mat. He's been taken to the bench already after coming back from that injury. How does he look? Is he 100%?
Tries for the bonus. That's something that he'll always do. The bonus specialist that he is. One more time, it's been granted to him because he's already picked up in the first effort. He goes back. The lead will extend. They'll delay that do-or-die raid. 4 of stars. The 2 stars are busy. Pawan Sherawat has got a Super 10. Naveen Express 2 has got a Super 10. Pawan has a stellar role to play from here on. Oh, I think the footing was wrong there. And off and on, every time you go back to the time when he got injured the last season without a touch. No, with a touch into the lobby. It's good to see that. That is Pawan Sherawat at his best.
Telugu Titans.
He gave it one attempt. Came back for another. Second time lucky. We do have your votes coming in. Who will win the War of Stars? Lots and lots of votes coming in. And at the moment, 59-41 in favor of Pawan Sherawat. Paddy.
Pawan has got 12. Naveen has got 12. It's on even terms at the moment. Nothing to pick between the two. But somebody is going to deal with pressure in the end. Sometimes it's not just about the skill set, Navneet. It's about the mindset. Who handles pressure
Bonus
better?
point, Dabang Delhi.
The nerves. They'll get on to the best. And comes Pawan Sherawat yet again for the 20th time in the day. It takes a lot out of an athlete, out of a raider. And this is a rough super tackle. 3 defenders or less. You pin the raider down. You win not 1 but 2 points. 1, 2. Pawan Sherawat has been had. This is a mighty, mighty moment. Rough super tackle. Magar ki jakad.
These 2-pointers are going to hurt them big time. From Delhi's point of view, it isn't just a 2-pointer, it's also sending Pawan to the bench. You blunt out the main threat, and that's the biggest benefit from that tackle for Dabang Delhi. Naveen Express now vulnerable with that left hand of his, but he's still quick though. He'll still try to pick up those bonus points. He's as good as they come when it comes to the bonus point. Nothing on that occasion.
They had their first super tackle in the season, and they had before the game, they had the lowest average tackle points and lowest tackle strike rate in the league this season. And that is minimum 2 points. And that is the reason those statistics we just mentioned, they are testament to the fact.
Neda coming there. First Naveen Express, and then looking for that back hole to pull Praful Zaware back. In vain that effort. 30 minutes into this match, 7-point game. Could just be another match going down to the wire. Ashu Malik, Paddy, his contribution, 7 points from 11 raids. Great conversion rate, great strike rate,
Bonus
great
point,
support.
Dabang Delhi.
Yeah, and a little bit of support of Pawan also tonight. Robin Chaudhary has given them 5. Praful Zaware has given them 2. The defense has given them 6 tackle points. 2 more for Delhi though. But you can't talk about Delhi's defense in the season because lowest average tackle points and lowest tackle strike rate of the league season so far.
Play then go for dash. तुम भी यहाँ से आराम से छोड़ रहे हो।
Pawan Sherawat phase-wise
वो क्या?
starts very well with 71, finishes very well with 71%. And this is Patanjali special Chavanprash strategic timeout.
मत 3-4 पॉइंट था। लंबा सांस ले, अभी सुन। 2 प्लेयर है, ये लेफ्ट कॉर्नर वाला डाइव मारेगा, सामने वाला रिस्ट कैच मारेगा, ध्यान रख, हाथ आगे रखना है, ठीक है, रिलैक्स। सेकंड मैन तू बोल के राइडर को तंग करना पड़ेगा। हाँ सुन ले, एक बात क्या है, इधर अंदर जा रहे बाहर से भगा दे, सीधा है तो टांग ले। तू जब थक रहे प्रफुल को चलाओ, लेफ्ट से मारेगा ये। हाँ अरे तू सुन, नहीं है तो सेकंड मैन तू जा मार जाइयो। फेक देन गो डैश। हाँ रेडी रहो। ए दिमाग से गैप नहीं छोड़ना, वो लोग 2 लोग है, ये ऑल आउट लेंगे ना, सुन लो, ये ऑल आउट लेंगे, मैच अपने हाथ में आएगा। संदीप बोल के खेल, थोड़ा आगे, तू बोले छोड़ के खेल रहे, आगे से स्टार्ट कर, पहले से आगे से स्टार्ट करके धीरे धीरे लेके आओ। ओके रेडी रहो। और लंबा सांस ले, ओ थोड़ा जोश से खेल, मूवमेंट।
Welcome back. We have 10 minutes left in our War of Stars. 8 points, the gap. This is what we have for you tomorrow evening. More of the stars will be on the mat. Zafar Danish, Yu Mumba, Arjun Deshwal, Narendra from the Tamil Talaivas. Oh, what a Sunday evening we have for you. The Pirates against the Panthers, Yu Mumba versus the Talaivas. Plenty at stake for so many of these teams. But for now in the War of Stars, how do you pick one from these two?
Nothing separates the two superstars. Nothing absolutely. 12 to the high flyer. 12 to Naveen Express. Okay, take a look at the tough move right there. 1. As there was a dive from the left corner on the way through, he met the right cover there. Had to pay the penalty, Yogesh. 2-point raid for the tough cookie, for the high flyer. You know, he's got something special in store today. Something tells me 1 versus 2. Is he thinking of a cleanup? Will he be happy with 1? He's got both of them on side. This is good raiding prowess. He's intelligent as well. He's not greedy. Takes 1. Okay, they're coming closer to inflicting an all-out, and that might be a change in the story.
There are always twists in the story. That's what the sport is all about. You can't predict one right till the very end. Ashu Malik will come in. They'll give him the bonus, and they will clean him up. With that, it's the Titans that inflict the all-out for the second time this evening on Delhi. They get the 3 points. You only get 1 chance to build a dream home, but it's the sport of Kabaddi that'll give you many more chances, and that lead is down to just 5 now.
And more importantly, they have another all-out, which means they'll get a boost to that morale. Their confidence level will be skyrocketing at the moment. Pawan Sherawat, 13 raid points already. Bonus is something that he's not tried too often after the first 3 raids that he put in. There comes the face. This is the face when he can get very deadly. 1, gone! Gone! It was stellar from the left corner, and Pawan just succumbed to it.
I think it was Ashish in that left corner. Clinical ankle hold. And you won't see Pawan trying to struggle too much.
Bring him back defense. Show some sense. Sandeep Dhul right there. Very tentative initially. And no, Milad, no. Go, Milad, go.
Dabang Delhi, jersey number 33 out.
He's been good so far, Milad Jabari, sorry. But this is when they really need to make it happen. Less than 8 minutes left, 7 points the lead. Can they pull off a moment of 2 of brilliance? Bring that lead down to 2 or 3. Stay within touching distance. Robin Chowdhury, use your height, use your height. Not coming off. Delhi extend the lead.
Yeah, he had the height, the defense had the might. Boom time here. Good defense because they to complete control and change the direction. If he had not changed the direction of the raider there, Robin Chaudhary would have used his height to win points there, and that would have been a decisive moment. 1 versus 4 here. Revive Pawan Sherawat somehow. Revive Pawan. That's your best chance, Telugu Titans. Without Pawan Sherawat, you look so incomplete.
8 points the lead for Dabang Delhi. Here's our Dream 11 Game Changer contest. Some push-ups. They've got to earn their opportunity to watch the high flyer and Naveen in action. Time now to go ringside once again with Rishank Devadiga and Vijay Shirji.
Thank you so much, Naveen. Navneet, pardon me. All right, it's all happening here. 8 points separating the 2 teams. 6.5 to go. Pawan Sherawat off the mat. Looked like he needed that breather. Breathing very hard, very heavy. Especially after that long 30-second entire raid that he put in.
Yeah, obviously, Rajesh, I think Pawan is off the mat for more than 9.5, 10 minutes. And I think it's a big loss for their team. They have to revive Pawan. He's the only raider who can bring points for his team.
That's our Dream 11 Game Changer winner. Seems really happy there. But Pawan Sherawat, he's been off the mat for 10 and something, which is a far sight better than the 17.5 that on an average that he's been off the mat so far in season 10 of Pro Kabaddi. Shankar Garai there. An error being drawn from him. Ashu's had a really good game for Dabang Delhi today. 11 raid points to him. See, that's the difference. Pawan Sherawat has his 13. This is a do-or-die raid for the Telugu Titans. Praful Zavare. Oh, for a second it looked like he had his man.
Raider save 1 point, Telugu Titans. Jersey number 4 out.
It was an advanced thigh hold from Himmat until it wasn't needed at this moment. It was a do-or-die raid. You have to allow the raider to come in. It was a mistake from Himmat.
The difference between the two teams has been that Pawan Sehrawat really hasn't had the sort of support he would need in raiding, although Robin Chaudhary does have 5 points to his name. But Ashu Malik has 11 to Naveen Kumar's 12. And Pawan Sehrawat is alone on 13.
We've seen Pawan raiding continuously, but I think Pawan needs to give other raiders more chance on the mat that can bring a difference.
It's a timeout for the Telugu Titans here. This is tomorrow. We're going to see Sachin on the mat. Arjun Deshwal for the Jaipur Pink Panthers. Yu Mumba and the Tamil Talaivas. It's going to be a great evening there. The Patna Pirates, pardon me, go up against the Jaipur Pink Panthers. The Tamil Talaivas, like I said, go up against Yu Mumba there. Pawan Sehrawat in the last 5 minutes has a 71% raid strike rate, and he's back on raid again. I mean, they don't have an option. Do you think it should have been Praful Zawari, Rishank?
No, I think Pawan has to raid because Pawan is most experienced raider. He knows the situation, he reads the situation well, and he knows how to score point in this situation. I think if Pawan scores a multi-point, it will be an easy comeback for their team.
Just looks tired though, does Pawan. Unlike Ashu, who's come into this season looking like a stronger version of himself. And doing the smart thing here. Running the clock down. There's 4 minutes to go. 8 points between the two teams. Can Telugu Titans bridge this gap?
Look, it's difficult as of now. I think they have to just get that 1 point, keep that 7 points margin. They have to work on that.
But I'll tell you what, this packed stadium here in Pune knows how intense this game is. There's not a sound from them. Oh, my dear Lord me. Pawan Sehrawat, that looks like a tired body, does it? Is there an error from the defense there? Has Ashish stepped out of bounds? The Telugu Titans have been given a bonus plus 1 point.
Telugu Titans.
I'll tell you what, that's a lucky break for the Telugu Titans.
Yes, please come. Only raider out. Please go back. TV umpire. Dabang Delhi challenge, raider out. Our decision, bonus to raider and 1 defender out of bounds and involved each other, bonus plus point. Raider safe. Please review.
As expected, Dabang Delhi reviews.
This man was very impressive today. Ashish have scored 5 tackle points.
Let's look at what's happened here. Yes, he does have a high five. So that bonus is fine.
The bonus is fine, but the defender is out.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds,
yeah, he's
Ashish.
out of court. So I think the referee has made a right decision. Bonus plus a point. So Ashish has to go out.
Yeah, he does, and a really, really lucky break for the Telugu Titans. That brings them within striking distance. This game is really on a knife's edge right now. The decision coming, it will go the Telugu Titans' way.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Review unsuccessful. 1 defender out of bound. Raider save. Bonus plus point. Telugu Titans. Captain, no more reviews.
There you go. Rishank, it's so wonderful to see how much into this game this entire packed stadium is.
Dabang Delhi.
Yeah, obviously they're enjoying the match, and Ashu on a do-or-die raid. This is a very important raid. It's a game-changing raid, maybe.
You're right, a big moment in the game. If they get Ashu here. Oh, what a leap that was! That is intense! That is a moment of pure Magic athleticism from Ashu here. We were telling you he's coming to this season as a stronger version of himself.
9.
How many do they have here? 3 or 4?
I think it's 3, Brijesh. Seen it clearly, 3 points. Parvesh was also involved in the struggle. You have to wait and watch.
Sandeep Dul was itching to get his hands on Ashu there. Oh my, what a leap that was. Do we have a new high flyer in the making here? The high flyer is supposed to be on the other side of the mat.
Please take review. Review?
Yeah, they really have no option. May as well take it. Can't take it back to the hotel with them.
3 points, Dabang Delhi.
A Super 8 has been granted.
Only 2 points. 5 number not out. Please go back. TV umpire. Telugu Titan challenge, only 2 defender out. Our decision, Red Arrow 3 points. Please review.
All right, if they do give them the 3 points here, will the Telugu Titans make a substitution, bring in a defender for either Praful or Pawan?
Yeah, I think there will be a defender coming in. I think Praful has to go out. Pawan can defend.
Yep, well, he wants to defend. Does Parvesh Bhardwaj? Bhenswal, pardon me. Parvesh Bhenswal, I think, completely missed Ashu.
I think there is a slight touch of Parvesh Bhenswal. We have to.
So Milad is, look, Parvesh missed him.
He missed it.
He was actually grabbing air. He missed the A, N, K, L and E.
Ankle.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, he definitely missed it, Vijesh. It's a 2-point raid.
Yeah, that looks like
it won't
a 2-pointer.
Be a super raid, yeah.
I mean, that doesn't take away from the beauteous glory of what Ashu has done.
Only 2 points. Review successful. Only 2 points. Dabang Delhi. Captain, you have retained your review.
Ashu reaches the 5th floor without the escalator, but number 5 for the Telugu Titans, Parvesh Bhenswal, stays on the mat. Dabang Delhi being given a talking to by their coach. And in the meantime, let's show you what we've got in store for you tomorrow. Sachin Tanwar, an unsung raider in many aspects. Arjun Deshwal for the Jaipur Pink Panthers. Yu Mumba, Amir Mohammad Zafar Danish. And then Narendra for the Tamil Talaivas. What an evening we have lined up for you tomorrow. That's Fun Day Sunday. Right, as it stands, 8 points separating the two teams. 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Pawan Sehrawat has a 71% strike rate in this phase of the game, this last phase of the game. But is he up to the task? Does he have the wind left in his sails? Oh, he tried. I mean, he really ran for it, didn't he, that time around?
Yeah, Super 8 can bring in the change, I think. But it's very late now, Brijesh.
There was nothing he could do. Dallying far too long on that left corner.
Substitution, Telugu Titans.
He just gave them far too much time, that chain. And that seems to be the end of that for the Telugu Titans. But never say never. This is a sport where the story can change in the matter of 30 seconds. Hamid and Parvesh. They don't have... Oh, I thought for a second Parvesh would go for him. They don't have an option now, really.
Ashu is not risking it.
Substitution,
He will
Telugu
play it
Titans.
safe.
Jersey number
Sanjeevi has bought in.
Yeah, but the best the Telugu Titans can do also is hope for a difference of not more than 7 points, so they can go away from this game with at least 1 point.
And I'm surprised, Vijesh, why Sanjeevi has not been included
Bonus
in the
point.
playing 7.
Telugu Titans.
I think Ashu heard your question.
Red receive 1 point. Dabang
But
Delhi.
you do have a
Jersey
point,
number
Prashant.
66 out.
Sanjeevi has shown us in games prior that he deserves a place in the starting 7. Maybe the Telugu Titans going forward will be looking for a different ploy.
Hamid.
Trying to stay off the inevitable all-out. Very smart by Dabang Delhi there, but
Bonus plus 1 point.
oh, he has a
Telugu
bonus
Titans.
and a point.
Wait.
At least 2 more raids to go in this game. Will they look for a super tackle here? Well, they did. And that is curtains
Plus 2 4 points.
for the Telugu Titans.
Dabang Delhi.
A half century for Dabang Delhi. You have only one opportunity to build a home. But the game of Kabaddi gives you a plethora of opportunities.
What is Pawan doing, Rajesh?
Dabang Delhi.
It does look like he's thrown in the towel here. Really not extending himself.
He's just giving up. That's not what we see from Pawan.
Yeah, that is not the high flyer we've known and grown to love. Pawan in that corner there. But Dabang Delhi go up against the Puneri Paltan next. That should be a game for the ages. Pawan Sehrawat breathing really, really hard. Looking very, very deflated. And Sanjeevi showing us what Rishank was talking about. He's not doing himself any harm. That was a really quick raid and a wonderful escape.
Yeah, obviously, Vijesh, and I think this will be the last raid for the match. Telugu Titans playing next with Haryana Steelers, Bengaluru Bulls and U Mumbai.
Ashu Malik goes off for a stroll, completes it and completes the game. A comprehensive victory for Dabang Delhi. 11 points over the Telugu Titans. It's back to you guys, Paddy and Navneet.
Oh, this is clinical. Dabang Delhi register their second win. He was writhing in pain. Thanks Rajesh, thanks Rishank, and thank you Naveen for showing the grit, the fire and the determination. He is not 100% fit, but he came onto the mat, and the star of the show, who is it? Who wins the War of Stars? Both of them on 14 points, Navneet.
Can I be honest? I think the war of the stars is Ashu Malik. He's picked up 14, and the fact that he's provided support to the Naveen Express, Paddy, I think has played a huge role in Dabang Delhi registering their second win. Very tough outing to me. 14 points from 26 raids for Pawan Sehrawat, sent to the bench on 9 occasions. I wouldn't put this as one of his best performances. It's been another tough night for the Telugu Titans. Tough on them for sure. It's a hard pill to swallow, and Dabang Delhi get into the first fold of the points table in 8th.
Now my heart really goes out for Telugu Titans. They looked good in patches, but that's all they looked. Pawan Sehrawat may have picked up 14 rate points, but from 26 efforts, Telugu Titans find themselves right at rock bottom. And look at the score difference, minus 56, which tells you they've lost big yet again. They've not been able to take a point from this encounter, and they've lost big in the past as well. Lost by 22 points to Pirates, 15 points to UP Odas. And MVP Arjun in action. First match tomorrow, Patna Pirates versus the defending champions. And then Season 2 champions versus Tamil Talaivas also tomorrow. Plentiful in store. Come back for the presentation.